Hey, everyone. Hello. Wow, I have not been on here in a while, and it feels good. I'm back. Let's see. All right. Hey, Paul. Let's see. Let's see if I can get Binti. Okay. All right. Hey, everyone. We'll give it a few minutes. Come on in here. You don't want to miss this amazing call tonight. I'm just super excited. I'm back on here with late night talks. Typically, I was doing them every Tuesday night. And I was on here giving testimonials with people who just had life-changing experiences. Hey, Mr. Keno. So I'm excited to be back. I don't think I've been doing my late night candid talks in about 6-7 months. So it feels good. So I'm back on here, y'all. And we're gonna give a few minutes before we kick this thing off. We're just gonna play some music. Wait on our guests to get on. Only need the vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Only need the vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes. Waiting so patient, I'm going places, can't fake it. My heart is so cold, my energy is contagious. All the pain, I can't take it. I'm staying grounded and grateful, cause I know everything that I've been through only made me. Got my best days, yet it been like it's shady. But I don't take it personal, the memories faded. I'm enjoying the moment, I've been slowing the road. I'm taking time to reflect, stepping back. And I'm so okay, Benny, you're on. Click the join. Oh, there she is. Hey. Yay. Okay.
Hey, how are you?
All right. I am great. Thank you for joining us, beautiful. Thank you for coming on here tonight. Let me just say a few things. I'm like really super excited and got a little anxiety, all because I used to do these calls weekly previously last year in my other previous life. And I love like connecting with people, hearing people's stories. And we all just are testimonies, and God allows us to, just pour into people through our life stories and things like that. And so transparency is so key for me, because that's how you really help people get free. And I'm just excited that you're coming on here tonight and sharing your amazing story. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Where are you from? Where do you live? How I know you're from Kenya, correct?
Yeah, I'm from East Africa, Kenya.
All right. Awesome. And how long have you been over here in the U.S.?
11 years.
Wow. Okay. 11 years. How has it been here in the
Pardon?
U.S.? How has it been in the U.S.?
US is good. It's great. I find my home here, and from the beginning it was a challenge, a lot of challenge, but I was born a fighter, so I fight it all.
All right. So what brought you here exactly?
Oh, what brought me here? First of all, I was a singer in Kenya.
Okay.
I was a composer and a singer in Africa with we call it local cultural music. So okay. I compose a song with my language. Then that's what brought me here to perform in United States. I came to perform for Kenyan community in Pennsylvania.
Oh wow, oh wow. Okay. So
So
what about your upbringing? How was your upbringing? Like, are you the only child? Like, what was that like coming up?
coming up as a child,
Mhm.
is I found myself that I was raised with my grandma because my my mom left when I was 3 months old back in Kenya, and on my family side, like my father's side, the story I heard is like my mom father didn't want my mom to get married with my dad because my dad was poor. It's not that poor, but uh, my dad didn't have enough, like the other side. So my mom father didn't allow my mom to get married with my dad. Then the time um, my mom dad came to pick my mom, take my mom away from my dad, my mother was already pregnant, which is me.
Oh, wow.
So they wait 9 months down the road until my mom get back to me. So 3 months later, they take my mom away, and my mom leave me there in the bed all day long.
Wow. Okay.
For my dad was at work, and I was on bed all day long, and the door was closed. No neighbor, no. The neighbor just hear the baby cry all day, but they can't break the door. So when my dad came back home in the evening, she found the baby on bed, and he has to rush the baby at the hospital because 3 months old baby cry all day, and temperature was really high. So I ended up being admitted for 3 weeks in the hospital. So I was raised by my grandmother and
Okay.
my dad. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. So for most of your young, I guess, childhood until you were adult, um, you were raised by your grandmother and father. How
Yeah.
so did things get better? Were you all still a little financially challenged? Like,
It was a real financial challenge. My dad was in the city. When I get better, my dad take me back home in the village so he can come back in the city to work. So during that time, my dad find another woman that he get married to. But that woman didn't allow my dad to come back home to take care of his responsibility, which is me and my grandmom, which is my dad mother, sorry. So he was really tough that my grandmama could manage to take me to school from grade one. She struggled from grade one to six, and from grade 1 to 6 I was in like almost 9 schools.
wow, wow, wow. Okay.
I was almost in a 9 school because the other school they want money. My grandmama didn't have money, so they chased me away. My grandmom tried another school, so it was really tough, and it was really tough life. Then my grandmom could afford to take me to the school, and she gets sick and she lost one of side of her eye, so she just have one eye, and life was really 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 tough for me, for both of us. And then came at the age of 8 years, I found myself that I got raped when I was 8 years by
Mm,
then. So it was a challenge, and a big challenge, and a big challenge, and the person was one of our family member. So I think like the rest of my life, I live in a fear.
wow. You
Yeah.
know, sorry to cut you off, but I experienced that same thing when I was 8 years of age. And I
Yeah.
held that in for so many years and it just played back. But, God is able and you are an overcomer. We have overcame that. But it just hit my spirit just for a second
Oh, you go
we're
the
very
same.
connected.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was too much for me because the person was there with us, and I'm not allowed to say anything. I'm in pain. But look, first of all, I have to say, I don't know who is watching out there though, but I have to say it's a big thank, and I thank God who for giving me opportunity to be in United States, because I found myself, I meet a very wonderful doctors that help me out, because I live with this stigma for 41 years, because I was raped several times, more than 4 or 5 times, and I was not fixed, and it was horrible. Even in a relationship, it was really, really bad, and my life, it was nowhere to be found. But when I came to this country, American doctor find the way to help me out, and I learned how to forgive and forget and to move on, and found where I dump my life and pick it back again. And here I am. I never speak English. I start speaking English when I came to this country. I never spoke English the rest of my life. I didn't know even one word of English. So I
So,
just pick it when I came to this country.
so how much education did you have when you came over to the U.S. and
It's
what
grade
age
6.
were you?
Grade 6, from grade 1 to 6. Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. No
Sixth
any
grade education.
graduate, no any grade 9, no any grade 8, no any grade 6, no any grade 7. So from 7, that's what grade 6, from 1 to 6. So I'm not a graduate. I don't have any degree. I don't have any diploma. I don't have any kind of certificate from education.
Wow. Okay, so and I thank you for sharing that part of your life. I know that's painful. I appreciate you sharing that with us. I want to catch up to speed. So you've gotten over to the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm assuming, did you go into how was your life since like the last 10 years here in the U.S.? How has it been?
Everything is good, but it's a challenge to me because I'm a mother of 3 plus 6 grandkids back home, and I'm the breadwinner. So I have to be on my toe to work. Like, I do home care service. I take care of senior, but I found myself to work 24/7, living in job, to stay there so I can raise money to feed myself here in the United States, and pay bills, and pay bills back home. And back home enough in my country, Kenya, is a challenge. Number one challenge, when you want your kid to go to school, you have to pay school fees first before they enter the school. There is no any payment plan. When they get sick, you have to pay first, unless otherwise you are rich and you have insurance. But some kind of insurance we have in Kenya, when you get sick and you get admitted, that thing maybe cover only a bed, but it doesn't cover medication and all those stuff. So you have to have some money, emergency money, just in case something happen, people get sick. And when the kid have to go to school, you have to pay before they go there, and you have to pay when they came out, and you have to pay when they go back.
Okay. So it's a
So with the money, like me, for now, what I make with the home care team is not enough for me to have a life, but it's enough to me to feed me. But it's just money for hand to mouth. I don't have any saving, even a single dollar, nothing.
got
And
you.
sometimes I get paid, and I spend all money until I borrow again.
And you
Because
know
what
what,
I'm
Benny? A lot of people do that, live check to check, are
Mhm.
barely making it, are barely surviving, definitely not thriving. But you know, it's a small percentage of people who aren't living like that,
Yeah.
unfortunately, in the U.S. So you're not alone. And I know for a fact for me, I just went through a transitional time of where I was robbing Peter to pay Paul. No one knew it. But it happens like that, you know, it happens like that. But I do believe when you understand money and the
Mm-hmm.
flow of money,
Yeah.
and you make purposeful steps, shall I say, and operate in principle, things will definitely, change around and things like that. So,
Yes, yes.
and we could go deeper with that, but let's hit on this piece. A lot of people don't know we're connected now, which I'm beyond grateful to God that I'm aligning with some more amazing people like yourself who have a story, who have just, just a big heart to help people and just, just integrous and have great energy and for you, and just keeping it real for you, we've came together through
Yeah.
training,
Yes.
right? And so I want you to talk to the people who out there like yourself who are trying to make ends meet and just have a better life and thrive, provide for their family, leave a legacy. Tell the people how it's been since coming into partnering with B. And when you say partner, like using their products, trading, and just coming together with me and my team, how has it been using the apps, the trading apps? Tell us about it.
Listen, guys, I'm praying so hard not to cry because it's I'm happy I found you, and I'm happy I found the company, and I'm happy I'm in the right place with the right team, with the good people, with the strong people like you people who doesn't give up, because I was keeping chasing you away. I don't know how many times I keep texting you and tell me just leave me alone. This thing is not for me and I don't want it. I don't understand anything. And for Mr. Paul, may God bless that man. May God
Yeah.
give him anything he wants in his life, because that man can sit down and even 1 hour and a half, I don't even understand one piece, like even a quarter piece, I was not understand anything. I try even to record so I can go through after we finish conversation. I was not getting anything, but he never ever give up.
Yes. Paul is
He was
amazing.
willing. I think you and Mr. Paul, I think it's just God wanted something to change in my life. That's only word I think I can use. I'm not good in English though, but I think it was a time God want a change in my life. Because what happened like 1 day ago, I couldn't even believe it even till today. I still go back to those screenshots and watching, and I'm like, I don't know. I think maybe God sent an angel to do something, because when I joined the team, I joined in April, and I register. And listen, I want to be honest with you for in this part. The money I register with is a lot of money that pays school fees for 1 term for my child, 1 term back in Kenya. But I put myself that if I can spend this money and this money can help me in the near future, I better do it now. And when I register way back in April, I didn't trade anything because I was learning. Then the more I'm learning, the more I get to know everything. I'm still learning, and I'm still gonna go a long way, and I want to know more. And I told myself that I will not go with the negativity that I hear out there, because I have a bunch of negativity words and discouragement for the rest of my life, and I never get help. So I'm gonna go with what my heart tell me to do. So I thank God that I found you with the trading thing. Like I told you, I'm a grade 6 from in Africa we call standard. So
Wow.
it's a standard 1 to 6. That's the end of my school, and I trade money.
Wow,
And
that's so amazing. Like you got a sixth grade education and you gonna be
yes,
trading.
yes.
Like
And
how did
listen, I was born in 1970s, 70s there. I'm born 1976. By that time, in my village, from standard 1 to 6, they don't teach English. They teach you Swahili and mother tongue. So if you do any subject in school, you do it with Swahili or mother tongue. So they start teach a little bit English in standard 8, which is 8th grade. So you can go to 9th grade. But so I didn't know anything about English. I know how to write, but with my mother tongue. I know how to write, but in Swahili. And that was it. I never do anything. Even when I was composing songs, I composed with my language.
Wow.
So if I didn't know anything about English.
So coming into trading, and I know you was a little bit discouraged, and we probably got off the ledge a little bit. How simple was it for you to get in there and start making money? Like how did, and what was your results like?
You know, because I when I start learning, when every class we go every day and I learning, even me sometimes I don't know, because I think when we in class we learning, then after class I
What
go
class
back.
you talking about, Benny? What class?
Like when we go to the Zoom meeting,
the Zooms.
and and you guys teach us how to do it. So I just listen, but after meeting I go back a step back by myself and I make a step one by one. But I go with the arrow when I think it's my instinct. I have no idea. I can't even tell you. I learn a little bit, but it's like I'm learning different.
Okay.
So let's do example, like for yesterday when I was trading. We were trading together and I didn't get it until I go back and do it on my own way, the way I was doing without anybody, and I get the money.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like when people go this side, I go this side.
Okay.
And when I go with people the same direction they are ending, I'm getting lost. I don't get anything until I find my way out.
Right. So how easy was it for you in the app? And I saw like you were making some wins like the very next day. Like how was it?
Like that night I trade money like 3 times. And the first time, I think if you can go back to your text messages, I text you a funny message. I text you a message, said, Coach, is this what you teach me? And you text me back, what did I teach you? Because I think you don't even understand what I say. I think after that, you see the message and you see, even you didn't believe I win the money.
Yes. Your first trade by yourself, what was it like? How was it?
I put 30 bucks on it and I get I think $59.
You got $59. Then I think
then
another
I put
was
that
$45.
$59 back and I get 90 something. Then I put that 90 something back and I come out with 160 something. I said, I'm done. I'm not.
Yes, I remember that night. You just kept sending me the trades, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's winning! She's winning! She's doing it! She's doing it!"
Yeah.
And then the next day, you woke up and you made some more money.
Yeah, I wake up early in the morning and I keep going, but I lose. When I wake up, I put like a $10 and I lose that $10, and I say, I'm not gonna put anymore. Then I stop everything. Then I go back to the video and I listen again and learn. Then I go back. When I go back, I come back and with another $65.
Wow.
In the morning before the Zoom meeting.
Wow. That's awesome. I remember you had got on the phone and you was like, you're about to cry because
I was crying because first of all, I was waiting for the next day's Zoom meeting so I can learn more. And I remember you said you're going to teach us how to trade and we're going to trade together. Yes. Then I found myself, I'm gonna go back in the same lesson and I'm not gonna get it. Let me try before the meeting. So that's when I try, I found myself that, is this what I was supposed to do? Then I text you back and you said, yes, that's the thing.
Yes. So
but I can't believe I can trade myself. Listen, all
I'm
I
so
can
proud of
say
you.
for my small lesson, it's not about you have a diploma for this podium. It's not about you are a graduate. It's not, I don't know. It's not about education. It's about how you listen, and it's about how you take your time to learn. And it's all about if your heart is there and you want to do it.
Absolutely, you could do it, and it's
Yeah.
easy. It's simple.
Yeah. But
You
I
don't have to
don't
have
think if
any
you
type
put
of
your,
degree.
yes.
You don't have to have. You don't even have to have a whole bunch of time.
No.
I know when I first came in, and
Mm-hmm.
the amazing Mr. Jared Wilkins put me on this. He was like, Crystal, you need to be on it. Da, da, da. And I used to tell him, look, I don't have the time, nor do I have the mental capacity for this.
Yes.
And that's not what you need. All you need is a few minutes, and if
Yeah.
you could copy and paste and follow
Yeah.
some quick instructions, that's
Yes.
it. And you
Yes.
with a sixth grade education, then just really learning how to speak English, you get in these apps and you're making money in minutes, like
And I get
consistently
money in less
daily.
than 10 minutes. And it's like, listen, even before that, before I trade, remember, I register with the small package.
Mm-hmm. Oh
And I
yeah, we
have,
didn't talk about that.
yeah, and this package, I have this package for almost 3 months without trading.
Doing anything. Mm-hmm.
And I jumped from small package to the higher rate without even making even $1.
Yes.
But I go to the third class.
You went. She came in with a small package. She didn't do anything, but then she went up and got more apps, the big
Mm-hmm.
package, and she started making money like this.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think that's the best thing I did, because when when I activate, I boost my
Uh-huh.
account, I think the more classes came in and the other classes is easy to learn than the one I have. I think that make it easy and make me feel comfortable, because I was like, okay, if I can't get it, I have to get out. And I remember even I sent a text message for Mr. Paul, and I said, Mr. Paul, I'm sorry to say this, but there is people who was born poor in this world, and I'm one of them. So this thing is not for me. Count me out. I will work wherever I'm doing until I die. And he said, Ben, you got this. You are not going anywhere. You've got this, and we want you to get this.
Yes. Yes.
And I got it.
You got it.
I got it. And all
Well,
I,
Benny, this is an amazing story for me, and I'm just like full, very full. And I just want you to close out this call telling people who may be discouraged, may
mhm,
be fearful of trying something new, because trading is really new to our culture. Sort of say, I think I could say that it's not really big in our culture. It's really just popping off
yeah,
in the last few years in our culture. But people who are scared to do something new, people who are just worried about not having the education or the
yeah.
time, what can you say to people who just on the fence about getting into the community and trading? What can you tell them?
All the first thing I can tell them, that in this life we have in now, take the risk. For this generation we are in now, just take the risk for anything. Just try. And when somebody tell you something, just step back and pick what you can pick. For 9 words a person told you, she cannot tell you 10 words that is all bad. Maybe even a quarter word in those words can help you somewhere. But all I can say is just take the risk and take your time and do it. Because me, even my friend up out there, they know me. Before this, I speak with a lot of, I think like four of my friends, and ask them, is there any way we can do a different business so we can have money? I was dying to get something I can get even $1. $1. That's what, if I can make extra dollar somewhere, that's what I was praying for, because I see my life. I'm going to turn 46. I don't have anything. I have like nothing. And I'm working 24/7, and the money I'm making is just hand to mouth and it's gone. Hand to mouth and it's gone. I don't have anything. So I was dying if I can find something I can even make $1 only. And I can put that dollar aside that will help me in the near future. Because what I'm making is helping me because I have food and I can take my kid to school, but I don't have any saving and I can't save because the expenses I have is too high. I can't get anything.
Well,
So,
Benny, we're going to help you make way more than the hundreds of dollars you made over the last few days. But share with the people and me, where do you see yourself in the next few months? Where, if you could imagine, if you couldn't just shoot for where you would want to be your life financially, just give us a broad vision just so I could just align with you and we could, you know, help bring that to fruition. Where would you see yourself in the next 60 to 90 days? Give us just a quick.
The next 90
Where
days
would you
from
want to
now,
be?
I'm going to make more money. I'm going to make more money. I believe listen, I know 2022, the end of this 2022, I will be somewhere else.
Yes.
I'm not going to be rich,
Yes,
but
you
I will
are.
be different with where I am now.
Yes.
Because in this podium and this social media, I meet a great people.
Yes.
I can see, even now, some of them didn't open their heart for me, but I know good people and bad people. I can tell God has something out there for me, and it's going to be amazing.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing. So if anybody want to try, listen, it's not a scam, but if it was a scam, I think I get scam for real people I know door to door than even what I do. Because you do good thing for people and they pay you back with a bad thing. That's a scam.
Yeah.
So if you can put your money somewhere and in next second, I put $50, next second I come out with $90. If you can, if you calculate the money I work for per hour, it's almost $3 and some cents per hour. So you can't tell me if I can spend like $40 and I come out with the $80. That's good money for me. It may be small money for somebody, but for me, it's like a heaven to me. It's like everything. It's like my life changed around. So nobody can tell me anything about it because they don't have that shoe that I wear it now.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't care about anything. I want to learn more and more and more and more. And I want my life to change. And listen, my first story you hear, I said, my mother, father take my mom away because my dad was poor. And that make me suffer and go through hell the rest of my life. I don't want to die poor. That's what I told God. God, I'm not going to die poor. My dad died in 2016. And I told my dad was my everything. And when my dad left, I was thinking my life is gone. Then I picked my life back and I put my pieces together. And all I tell God, I will not die poor and my kid will not go through what I go through in life.
You won't, my sister. We got you. You won't, my sister. We got you. We got you. And
I want a job that can make me stay close to my people and stay home and have my own freedom. I like senior and my career is to take care of seniors. I think it's because how I was raised up with my grandparents. So I found my spirit all around senior. When I'm around them, I feel I'm comfortable. And I volunteer to take care of them if I'm still strong and the rest of my life. But I want a reliable job that can give me freedom.
And this not even a job. This just app on your cell phone. which is the real freedom. You making your money move. You don't put your money to work. You not working. You putting your money to work.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not easy to work like we are doing. And I speak out of a lot of people out there doing the same job I'm doing. It's not only me. It's 1,000 of billions of people doing the same thing all over the world. So
And we all deserve to
if
have
they
freedom.
can hear that, they can take it from me. It's not about education. It's not about graduate. It's not about diploma. It's about what do you want in your life. It's not the family you're coming from. Let people judge you, but what about you? What do you want in your life? I want my life to change. I'm in this job for 10 years now. This career of living home care for 10 years now. Nothing ever happened. I get paid. It's not I'm not getting paid, but it's not taking me somewhere.
Yes.
My expenses is too high than what I'm getting.
Wow.
And there is people who get less money than what I get. Less. And they can't do anything. So if they can try, it's up to their secret. But my secret stuck there and I'm not going anywhere.
Thank you, Benny.
I want to learn.
Thank you, Benny, for
If
sharing.
I can learn without a certificate, if you guys give me a chance to learn without asking me where is your university certificate, I'm in. I want to learn.
Yes, Benny. And that's what we're doing right here at B and with the Legacy Group. And I'm just honored and grateful to have you a part of it. It's such a blessing. And we got so many more lives to impact and just help transform and give freedom to. And this story from you right now, you just don't know, is going to impact millions. And let's get it, sis.
Like
You're not gonna die broke, sis. You're gonna die very wealthy.
Thank
Very
you.
wealthy.
Thank you so much.
And if I can have anything to play a part of that, I'm gonna do it.
I'm not
Thank you, my sister.
And I'm not looking for be a billionaire, and I'm not looking to show off, and I'm not looking to do something nasty out there. I'm looking the future of my kid that God give me. I'm looking to give them a better home. My kids doesn't have a home now. They doesn't have a home because the money I'm getting is just pay the school fees and the food, and that's it.
Yeah.
Even here in America, there is people who volunteer to give me clothes to send back to Africa. Why I cannot afford to buy clothes by my own for my kids? I need this to change. And for now, right now, I don't want to talk to you, but I want God to hear this word. I need change. Wherever happen. And that is gone. I want to be a new Benter. I want my life to be as a woman. I'm a strong woman. I'm a fighter. Listen, I have scars all over my body. First scar is this one. Another scar is this one. This one was a huge scar, but I cover it with a tattoo because anytime people ask me about that scar, I feel terrible because this scar, I get it from my mother. My mother was burning me with the fire when I go to look for my mom to take me to school. I wanted to go to school and I need my mom to help me with the school fees so I can continue to go to school instead of being home. But she didn't. She's still my mom. Wherever she is my mother, and I respect and I still love my mom. But all scar all over my body, every single scar has a different story. Okay? I will not carry my scar like a burden to my body. I want my life to continue like some other women out there. Whatever happened. That's a past. And I ask God, now I'm here. I'm not dead yet. You still keep me in this world. Why should I suffer? Why cannot afford to give my kids a better home?
Absolutely.
So I don't care if the app is that and that. I'm in that app and I want to make money and I want to give my kid a life. That's only what I want.
Yes.
I don't want big cars and fancy stuff, but my kid need a good life. I need a good life. I deserve a good life.
Yes. Absolutely. Benny, it's happening. It's happening right now. It happened yesterday. It's happening today. You called me today. It's happening. It's happening right now. Thank you, my sister. We about to run out of time on this live.
Yeah.
I appreciate the transparency and your story. I love you, my sister, and this is just the beginning. Thank you for believing.
Amen.
Thank you for believing us. Thank you.
Yeah.
And let's keep rising. Let's help some more people get freedom.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, honey. Mm-hmm.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Let's see. There, my back. Hey, 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 hey. Everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Wow, I have not been on here in a while. And it feels good. I'm back. Let's see. All right. Hey, Paul. Let's see. Let's see if I could get Binti. Okay. All right. Hey, hey, everyone.